Reasons why the Australian stage and film industry is held in such high esteem is partly because of tonight's guest of honour. It was his vision and guidance which saw the National Institute of Dramatic Art here in Sydney grow into one of the world's finest training grounds for the likes of Mel Gibson, Cate Blanchett and Baz Luhrmann. At the moment, our guest of honour's latest would-be stars are going through a gruelling audition in front of potential agents. And right now, our guest of honour is receiving a vote of thanks from his students for all he's done for them. And that's when we're going to surprise him. So, let's do it.
Bless you. Thank you. Thank you for a wonderful program. Very talented people. It's exceptionally skillful actors. And what I will say is I'm sure they're going to have a wonderful career. So all the best to you and lots of love from everybody at NIDA, and don't go away.
John Clark.
Oh my God.
Don't you dare run away.
Oh, this is too much.
We don't think it's too much, do we? Ladies and gentlemen, John Clark, this is your role. Can I just ask you, how many students do you think would have gone through your care over the last,
Oh, this is too much.
decades?
I don't know. It's just a lot.
You've done a great deal. And we've
Well,
paid tribute.
they've done a great deal, and I think this wonderful building wouldn't be here without the graduates. I don't look back much, but I feel very proud about them.
And I think they're very proud of you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Clark. A few faces out there. John Richard Clark. You were born in Hobart on the 30th of October 1932. You're the only child to Lynn and Roland. It's the height of the Depression and the start of the Bodyline cricket series. And for you, as a confident little boy enjoying a fun-filled childhood with the neighbourhood kids, life couldn't be better.
And he was the ultimate gifted student.
It's your lifelong friends, novelist Chris Koch, and of course, Edward Butler.
Thank you.
Now, these guys haven't been together, the three of you, for, I think, about 20 years?
That'll be right.
Chris, if I can just start with you. You two go back to actually being in nappies together, is that true?
Well, in romper suits.
In romper suits, okay.
We were in kindergarten together and all through school and university.
And also, I believe, were there for John's very first acting debut, was that right?
Well, you could call it an acting debut. When we were in high school, we all decided, or a number of us decided, we'd go to a pub, and the age that you began drinking then was 21, so it's pretty hard to pose as a man at 17. So we stole our father's coats and hats. I mean, when used to wear the Stetson hats then. We went into the pub. John had a pipe, I remember.
My grandfather's, I borrowed it.
And it was a very rough Wharfies pub, and the whole thing was a disaster. They burst out laughing, they surrounded us. We were ridiculous figures. And I remember one of them tried to pull the pipe out of John's mouth, and only the bowl came away, and he was left there staring. This is the only time I ever saw John disconcerted.
And Edward, you are a retired judge.
Yes.
Can we ask just how you judge this bloke?
Oh, well, look, he hasn't changed a bit since we were at school together. He was a prefect, he was in the first cricket team and the first football team. He did all those things. And then when we finished at university, we went to Europe and bought a London taxi and toured around. And he would insist on us going to all sorts of experimental theatres and looking at way out and outlandish and strange plays.
I took him to the Le Théâtre Grand Guignol in Paris, in Montmartre, where they did short plays that were based entirely upon sexual activity and violence portrayed on stage with utmost realism. And I remember this bloke crawling under the seat, and I said, "Don't worry, it's only a play," and I pulled him out again.
That's good. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Thank you. It's at Hobart's Hutchins High School where your interest in the theatre is born. You play the part of the mole in Toad of Toad Hall. So it's no surprise.
What does that say about me, I wonder?
So it's no surprise when you're off to the University of Tasmania for an arts degree. And here you gain a reputation as an actor, writer, artist, footballer, but also as an ultra-radical political activist. True?
Yes.
You actually teeter on becoming an archaeologist until you decide to become a theatre director after your glowing university reviews. At 23, you moved to Bristol University in the UK for a postgraduate course in drama. And it's here you fall in love with a fellow student.
He was clever and funny and Australian, and I thought, this is my ticket to the world.
It's your beautiful wife of 45 years, ladies and gentlemen, Henrietta. Now, you guys even put on plays during your holidays together, didn't you?
Well, the drama department at Bristol University, where we were, in the summer vacation, used to take plays down to a gorgeous manor house in, down in Devon. And then we toured Europe with these plays. It was wonderful. And then John said to me, why don't we go hitchhiking around Italy? And
We've been hitchhiking ever since.
we have. But my professor said to me, don't go to Italy unless you're really, really, really in love, because it's too important a place to go to. But I went anyway, and...
Wonderful. You must be awfully proud of him, though.
I am indeed.
Oh, I think I'm proud of her. I think this program should be about her because I don't think there's anybody in Australia who's done more for kids' television than Henrietta.
Yeah. Please take a seat. And coming up, John Clark moves back to Australia and develops one of the world's most successful drama schools. But first, messages from a couple of former students.
John, here. Hi, I'm sitting here in Claridge's in London, and congratulations, wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I would not be here, I would not have had any of the experiences I've had if you hadn't let me, you crazy man, into your school and given me the most incredible opportunity to train for 3 years. I think what you have done and what you continue to do for Australian theatre, for Australian film, is just amazing. So you're a godsend, you're a legend, I love you, and thank you, thank you.
And the Oscar goes to Catherine Martin and Angus Strathy for Moulin Rouge.
That moment reflected your vision for the students of NIDA. I love the industry in which I work, and I'm very grateful for my education at NIDA and for the values and the vision that you instilled in the school. Thanks, John.
Welcome back as we honour Australian theatrical pioneer John Clarke. John, at 25, with a baby on the way, you and Henrietta return to Australia from the UK and take up an offer to teach drama history at the newly formed NIDA, the National Institute of Dramatic Art in Sydney. You soon become the proud parents of Kate, who now lives in the UK with her family, which is why she couldn't make it tonight, but does send this.
Hi, Grandpa John. I'm sorry that we can't be with you today, but this is just to wish you the very best of luck, and I hope it goes well. And I guess what I want to say is thanks for being a fantastic and inspirational father.
And not a bad father-in-law.
It's going really well, and your new theatre's a big success.
Thank you for introducing me to the world of theatre. I'm really enjoying studying drama.
I just can't wait to go on one of your fishing trips again. So, bye-bye from all of us.
Bye.
Bye.
And of course, within 4 years, you and Henrietta have 2 more children, Joe and David, who join us now.
How are you?
All right. Joe, any particular qualities that you've inherited from Dad?
Oh, a sense of humour, definitely.
And David, have you ever acted? Have you ever been tempted?
No, in fact, the 3 of us, 3 children, really didn't get into the acting profession at all, but I did get hijacked into playing Mamilius in Shakespeare's Winter's Tale as a 7-year-old in 1967. And that was a very interesting experience. In fact, for those of you who know the play, Mamilius comes to a very early end, and that's much the same as my acting career did. So yeah, that was my only experience.
Joe, David, thank you.
Well, bless you. See you later.
Good. John, apart from teaching at NIDA, you're also directing student plays and designing and running the new production course, and always proud to spread the word about your students.
We hope also that the Australian theatre will grow. I should imagine that that's one of your fondest dreams.
Yes, of course, the purpose of these 2 present productions is, as it were, a shop window to allow producers to come in and to see the talent there is, and we hope that a lot of our young actors will be immediately snapped up.
Yes, well, we wish them every success, to the graduates who are about to graduate anyway from the National Institute of Dramatic Art. Thank you, Mr. Clarke.
There's some body language there, wasn't there? With your overseas experience, you're now helping to develop our theatrical industry, directing plays like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf for the Old Tote Theatre Company. Once you complete your master's degree in theatre arts at the University of California, you're appointed the director of NIDA. You then direct the play Don's Party, a theatrical cornerstone in Australia. It plays to packed houses right around the country, and the man who wrote it is to become our greatest playwright. David Williamson joins us now, along with your long-time associate, Elizabeth Butcher. David, Don's Party was crucial, I guess, for both your careers.
Very crucial, yeah. It was a terrific time to be working because there was a new cultural self-confidence, and we were out there doing it. And it's led on directly, I think, to the sort of excitement and vitality we do have today. And I think one of the godfathers or grandfathers of that cultural vitality is right here before you. Thanks, John. Good.
And Elizabeth, you might just tell us how Don's Party first came about, please.
Well, I had been at NIDA a very little while, but I'd come from a fairly staid background, you might say, or I was a well-brought-up young woman. And when I got to NIDA, theatre absolutely overwhelmed me, and quite often people, and particularly John, would shock me by things he'd say. And so one day he wrote me a letter. He was overseas in Poland, and he wrote me a letter and he said, find me a play for Jane Street. So I rang up and I got 35 scripts delivered to NIDA. I started to look at these plays. I found one that said Don's Party by someone I didn't know. I had never heard of David Williamson. And I looked at this play, and the first 2 or 3 pages had some very rude words. And I thought to myself, that's for John. And I put it in my drawer, and I gave the others to another member of staff. So that's how it was.
So, John, you like colourful language, do you?
Such is the nature of high art, actually. Yeah, I know. I think, yes, I think it was G.K. Chesterton who once said, a filthy mind is the constant source of pleasure. and I think David and I would both agree with that.
David, Elizabeth, thanks for coming in. Thank you. John, throughout the 1970s, Australian film and theatre is thriving. You work tirelessly to bolster government grants for your students as NIDA graduates now begin to hit the international spotlight. Your most famous and successful student during the 70s is Mel Gibson, who thanks NIDA with a $2 million donation. He sends this.
Hey, John. Hi, John. Well, let high Johns be high Johns. Hey, I'm happy to be here for you. They probably kidnapped you from a horse race or some other illicit sort of goings-on, but the reason I'm happy to be here is because, well, hey, you were part of my development in the early days. I gleaned a lot from you. At the time, because I was young, I thought, what the hell is he talking about? But later on, I came to figure a couple of things out. You were wrong about 3 things. Shall I mention them? I don't think so, not on public television. Maybe embarrassed, but good luck for still being alive, because this is your life. And may you have many more years, and keep cracking the whip on your dream there. Thanks, man.
John, in 1981, you are honoured in the Order of Australia. And throughout the 80s and 90s, NIDA continues to churn out the stars. One student play about ballroom dancing has even turned into a major movie. Its director, Baz Luhrmann, sends you this.
You know, years on from having been at NIDA, the fact that from the first moment I went there, you always had this outward-looking attitude that we in Australia should be part of the rest of the world, part of the rest of the world dramatic scene, and that what we could create could also be part of the rest of the world. You know, it gave birth to my year, and in my year, when we actually created Strictly Ballroom the play, which of course then went on to be a film and had a life of its own. And I think as the years have gone past, I've really come to appreciate more and more the value of that vision and that belief. So I'm really wishing you the best today as people tell your story, and I'm honoured to have been a very small part in one of those chapters of your life.
And coming up, we roll out the red carpet for John Clark.
Hi Jack, congratulations. When I first met you, we're still the dark ages of NIDA. Things are a lot different now. Congratulations on a great job. As a working class boy from the very outer suburbs of Melbourne, you're the only person that ever gave me any acting advice that I actually understood. Unfortunately, I probably can't repeat it on camera. Anyway, good night. Thanks.
John, it's my pleasure to be here at the Sydney Theatre Company, extending warmest congratulations to you on a very extraordinary career. And of course, we at Sydney Theatre Company owe you a debt of gratitude for your role in the beginnings of this company. So you have a lot to be proud of, and we offer you our warmest congratulations, both to you and Elizabeth, and to you and Henrietta, wishing you all the best for the next stage of your life.
Welcome back as we pay tribute to NIDA's John Clark. John, these days you're realising your dream, a $33 million complex, the envy of the world, which will continue to produce graduates from all the different areas of stage and film. And after 43 years of countless productions and guiding hundreds of students, you've just announced your retirement. Now, John, of course, there is your stage and film family, but you're also extremely proud of your own family. And it's not often that you are all together. You think your eldest daughter, Kate, is in the UK, but she's right here. So, now, Kate, even as a little girl, your dad was very kindly directing your birthday parties, we're told. Is that true?
Yeah, I think he always liked to be in charge. I think my friends used to think they were coming for Pass the Parcel, but what they got was NIDA-style acting games.
Originally, my intention was to become an archaeologist, and a lot of people who find their way into theatre fail at other things. I failed at archaeology, and daughter Kate is now one of the finest archaeologists in Britain.
But I think that, I mean, David and Joe and I were incredibly proud of Dad when we were growing up, and it was a really special sort of upbringing. Not the sort of usual upbringing, but one that I think has made us, I guess, what we are today.
Yeah. Kate, thank you so much. And of course, John, with your retirement, you'll be able to spend a lot more time with your grandchildren.
Oh, yes.
Just like Amanda and Alex. Is he your favourite grandparent?
She's got two, and the other one's pretty good. And this bloke's been learning to act at NIDA too, haven't you?
Yeah, well, we hear... doesn't Grandpa take you on walks?
No.
Sometime.
No, you'd
never do.
Don't I?
Oh, that's not what you told us today.
Oh, God. Well, I promise to next time.
No, you don't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Oh, yeah.
Is he always this feisty, Grandpa?
No.
Well, with a name like Alexander.
And I believe named after Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great, that's absolutely right, and this is the second Alexander the Great.
No, it isn't.
And the first Amanda the Great, too.
Yeah, beautiful.
Bless you.
Kids, thank you very much for coming in. You can go and sit back with Dad if you want to.
No.
Thanks, Alex.
You going to sit back there?
Thanks, Alex. John, you have done, and everyone here agrees, have done so much for the Australian film and theatre industry. From the millions of Australians you've helped entertain to the many, many grateful graduates of NIDA, and some of whom are here tonight to pay homage. From the class of 1966, Sandy Gore. 1973, Angela Punch McGregor and John Jarrett. 1989, Peter Mockery. 1993, Aaron Jeffrey. Thanks, Peter. 1996, Ian Stenlake. And Ian Roberts from the class of 2003. Sandy, things were very different back in the 60s at NIDA, weren't they?
The dark ages, Mike. It was a bit bleak and a bit harsh, but hey, I was a teenager. John was a very hard taskmaster. I think he felt he had to be because just teaching us what it was going to be like outside in the real world. But I learnt very early on that he was a bit of a softie. He's a lovely, gentle, generous, caring man. You'd be hard-pressed to find a nicer one. Yeah. And just congratulations.
And Ian, as one of the most recent graduates, how would you sum up, John?
I feel like such a novice, having heard from so many of the heavyweights in the industry and their best wishes, being on this stage in the present company. I feel humbled to stand here and try and describe to people who don't know me what this man has done for the industry and how much he has given people such as myself an opportunity to live something that they love. God bless you, mate.
Good. Thanks. John Clark, this is your life.
Thanks,
Our guests choose to stay at the Shangri-La Hotel Sydney.